Today we're going to make some people in the style of artist Romero Britto. And more specific, the person is going to be yourself. And we're working on a piece of poster board. And I want you to take your poster board, make the short side touch the short side. Now, I have two because I'm going to draw a boy and a girl version. Only one of them will be me. All right, on your poster board, one end is open, one end is folded. The folded end is your top. That is important. Everyone is going to have a tool. This tool is to help us figure out how big things need to be, where things need to go. Britto's people were not quite proportionate. Their heads were too big for their bodies. So we're going to use this to plan where things should end up on your person. I'm going to set this tool against the fold on my poster board and lightly make a line at the bottom. This space is for your head. I'm going to take this same tool and make sure it's horizontal, not standing up, laying it against my first line, draw another line down here. That's where your waist will go. And one more time, take this tool, it needs to be horizontal, lay it against your line, make a line. This part is the base. So I'm just gonna scooch this over and make it go all the way across. Also going to fold on that line. This is the base. We do not draw in that area. Now that I have that laid out, since I'm doing two versions, I'm going to repeat this on the boy section. Your handy dandy tool has another purpose. Besides figuring out where your head and your torso and your legs go, if we take this and we turn it so it's standing up, and I set it under my first line, I'm going to lightly mark in the center. This is where my body should fit. That's how wide my body should be. It should not be any skinnier. It can be bigger if you really want it to be. Now we'll repeat over here. Okay, I have things kind of plotted where my body parts are going to go. Now I am going to be brave, and I'm going to draw with marker to make my person. And this can also help you figure out how wide your head should be. So I'm going to make some light lines in the head section with my tool, so I know how wide that head's going to be. Britto's heads were very abstract. They were not realistic. They were geometric. So I did two vertical lines, and then here, going to make a V. So there's my chin. Now I'll repeat on my boy version. Two vertical lines. And the pencil line is going to go away, so do not trace it. My person needs some hair, so if it's going to look like me, it's going to need some bouncy happy curls. Your hair needs to touch the fold. That is super important. And boy hair looks a little different, so you can make yourself some zigzags, but same thing, needs to touch the fold. So now I've got some boy hair over here. My person needs a face. Noses are usually pretty simple. On your eyes, you could have it so your person has smiley, happy eyes. So their eyes look kind of, that's peaceful. That's a peaceful expression. Your eyes could also be wide open. So I think on this one, I'm going to make the eyes wide open. So I start with a rainbow and then make the opposite of the rainbow. Circle, dot, eyebrows. And yes, if you want to add eyelashes, we can add some eyelashes. Okay, on this one, I'm just going to make him super happy. Mouths are simple. Give it a big smile. Or you can have it so your mouth is open and a little tongue on your person. And boys, if your hair is short, you can always add some little ears. I'm gonna make some eyebrows. So he's very happy. If you want, you can give your person a little neck, or you could go straight to drawing some shoulders. I think on this one, I'm going to have his arms out And on this person, I'm going to make her me in the classroom. So I'm going to have my shoulders kind of curve out this way. Make my paint apron. So it makes it look like I'm wearing a skirt. And there's my shirt on my person. I can always add more lines for my hair if I need to. And on this one, shirt sleeves. Use those lines. Waist. And if you look at Romero's hands, 1, 2, 3, 4 fingers, and they're very big, and they're not realistic. If you want to have 5 fingers, that's okay, but think of it as like Charlie Brown hands. So this one, hands behind the back, waiting patiently. Put a pocket on my apron. And legs. Please remember, we don't draw past this line. So line straight down. I'm going to kind of go in at an angle for my legs and then make some little feet. And over here, I think he's going to be standing with his legs apart. If you have a little whoops, see if we can turn it into a beautiful accident. Looks kind of like clown shoes. Big toes on the shoes. I'll add some jeans pockets. So now my people are drawn. That's as far as we're going to get today. Now I want you to turn this over, and on the bottom part here, this bottom section that's folded, that's where I want you to write your name and class. And next time we will add some patterns.